Final speech in the movie The Great Dictator by Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin was an actor, filmmaker, and a composer who rose to fame in the era of silent film. The Great Dictator was the most commercially successful film of Charlie Chaplin. Chaplin wrote, directed, produced, edited, starred in, and composed the music for most of his films. Charlie Chaplin was the director, producer, he edited the films, he wrote the story, and he acted in the main role. He also composed music for his films. His films are very famous. Such films, The Gold Rush, City Lights, Modern Times, The Great Dictator, The Circus, The Kid, The Tramp. They are all among the greatest films of all times. Chaplin has received many awards. The Great Dictator, it is a sound film. Chaplin's first full sound production, The Great Dictator. Charlie Chaplin acts in double role in this film. He takes the role of a Jewish barber. Jewish barber. Charlie Chaplin is also the main character, Adolf Hitler. Actually, Hitler's name is Adelaide Hinger in this film. In this film, the name of the dictator is Adelaide Hinger. Adelaide Hinger is none other than Adolf Hitler. Charlie Chaplin acts in double role. He is the Jewish barber in the film. He is also Hitler. So these characters look alike. It is Charlie Chaplin himself who acts, takes both roles. They resemble. There is a great resemblance between Adelaide Hinger and this Jewish barber. So this is a speech. What you have to study is the final speech in the movie. The Jewish barber, the Jewish barber is mistaken for a dictator as he resembles Hitler. The barber is mistaken for Hitler. The Jewish barber in the film serves in the war and he is wounded in the war. When he returns from the war, he starts his barber shop again. Later, the Jewish barber, this barber is put in prison, imprisoned by the Nazi soldiers, along with another officer. The barber is put in prison. But they escape from the prison. They escape. And the Nazi soldiers are after them. They try to capture the barber and the officer who escaped from the prison. So at this time we have to know that there is another incident that Adelaide Hinger, the dictator, who is Hitler himself, he goes to the country, he goes to a village to spend his vacation. The Nazi soldiers who are in search of the barber find Adelaide Hinger and arrest him. They mistake him for the barber. They also mistake the barber for Adelaide Hinger. They mistake the barber for Hitler. And they conduct him to the dais to make this speech.
ചാർലി ചാപ്ലിൻ്റെ സിനിമകളിൽ ഏറ്റവും സാമ്പത്തിക വിജയം നേടിയ ചിത്രമാണ് ദ ഗ്രേറ്റ് ഡിക്റ്റേറ്റർ. അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ അവസാനത്തെ സിനിമയാണ് ദ ഗ്രേറ്റ് ഡിക്റ്റേറ്റർ. മറ്റുള്ള സിനിമകളെല്ലാം നിശബ്ദ സിനിമകൾ ആയിരുന്നു. ഇതാണ് അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ഏക ശബ്ദചിത്രം. ഈ സിനിമയിൽ ചാർലി ചാപ്ലിൻ ഡബിൾ റോളിലാണ് പ്രത്യക്ഷപ്പെടുന്നത്. ചിത്രത്തിലെ രണ്ട് പ്രധാന കഥാപാത്രങ്ങളെ ചാർലി ചാപ്ലിൻ തന്നെയാണ് അവതരിപ്പിക്കുന്നത്. ഒന്ന് ഒരു ജൂയിഷ് ബാർബറുടെ വേഷം, രണ്ടാമത്തേത് അഡോൾഫ് ഹിറ്റ്ലറുടെ വേഷം. ഹിറ്റ്ലറുടെ ഈ സിനിമയിലുള്ള പേര് അഡലൈഡ് ഹിംഗർ എന്നാണ്. അപ്പോൾ നിർബന്ധിത സൈനിക സേവനത്തിനിടയിൽ ബാർബറിന് മുറിവേൽക്കുകയും അദ്ദേഹം പിന്നീട് തൻ്റെ ജോലിയിലേക്ക് തിരിച്ചെത്തുകയും ചെയ്യുന്നു. ബാർബർ ഷോപ്പ് വീണ്ടും ആരംഭിക്കുന്നു. അതിനിടയിൽ ചില സംഭവവികാസങ്ങൾ കാരണം നാസി പട്ടാളം ബാർബറെ ജയിലിലടക്കുന്നു. ഒരു സൈനിക ഉദ്യോഗസ്ഥനോടൊപ്പമാണ് ബാർബറെ ജയിലിലടക്കുന്നത്. രണ്ടുപേരും ജയിൽ ചാടി രക്ഷപ്പെടുന്നു. ഒരു രക്ഷപ്പെട്ട ബാർബറെയും മുൻ സൈനിക ഉദ്യോഗസ്ഥനെയും അന്വേഷിച്ച് നാസി പട്ടാളം എല്ലായിടത്തും തിരച്ചിൽ നടത്തുകയും ഒടുവിൽ ബാർബറാണെന്ന് കരുതി സാക്ഷാൽ ഹിറ്റ്ലറെ അറസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുകയും ചെയ്യുന്നു. കാരണം ഈ സമയത്ത് ഹിറ്റ്ലർ ഒഴിവുകാലം സ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി ഒരു ഗ്രാമത്തിലേക്ക് പോയതായിരുന്നു. പട്ടാളം ബാർബറാണെന്ന് കരുതി ഹിറ്റ്ലറെ തന്നെ അറസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നു. രണ്ടുപേരുടെയും രൂപസാദൃശ്യം ആണ് ഇതിന് കാരണം. ബാർബറെ കണ്ട് ഹിറ്റ്ലറാണെന്ന് കരുതി ബാർബറെ പ്രസംഗപീഠത്തിലേക്ക് ആനയിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യുന്നു. വളരെ നന്നായി നല്ല വേഷം ധരിച്ച ബാർബറെ കണ്ട് ഹിറ്റ്ലറാണെന്ന് തെറ്റിദ്ധരിക്കുകയും പ്രസംഗപീഠത്തിലേക്ക് ആനയിക്കുകയും ചെയ്തു. അവിടെ വെച്ച് ഹിറ്റ്ലറാണെന്ന വ്യാജേന ബാർബർ നടത്തുന്ന പ്രസംഗമാണ് ഈ പ്രസംഗം. The barber also pretends that he is the dictator, he is Hitler, and he makes the speech. So this speech is one of the most famous speeches that can be found in a film. Actually, it is the barber who is speaking, but people think that it is Hitler who is speaking. But the kind of speech spoken by the barber cannot be expected from Hitler. I am sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. Thus the speech begins. I don't want to be an emperor. I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. The people will be surprised to hear such words from Hitler. I don't want to rule. I don't want to conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone. I want to help everyone. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. Whether he is a Jew, whether he is a Gentile. Gentile means non-Jew. Non-Jews. Gentile. Whether he is a Jew, whether he is not a Jew, whether he is black, whether he is white. I love everyone, irrespective of their religion, irrespective of their color. I want to help everyone. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We are all human beings. We are all human beings. We should love one another. We should help one another. We want to live by each other's happiness. Our happiness lies in the happiness of others. We must live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We cannot be happy when others are suffering. When others are unhappy, we cannot be happy. Human beings are like that. We live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. We don't want to hate. We don't want to despise. is like hate others. In this world there is room for everyone. There is no need to fight. Why should we fight? Because in this world there is room for everyone. There is space for everyone in this world. And the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The earth can provide for everyone. The earth is rich. Then why should we fight with one another? The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. So this world can be made beautiful, free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Somewhere we have lost the way. We have lost the way somewhere. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. Greed has poisoned men's souls, men's mind. The mind is poisoned by greed, has barricaded the world with hate. Greed has divided the world with hate. Barricade means block with a barrier. Block with a barrier. Has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. Goose-step is a military marching step. Goose-step. So greed has landed us in misery. Greed has landed us in misery, put us in misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. The modern life is characterized by speed. But the people have become selfish. The people have become narrow-minded. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Machinery gives us abundance. Machinery gives us plenty. But machinery left us poor. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in poverty, left us poor. Our knowledge has made us cynical. Our knowledge has made us cynical. Cynical means distrustful of others, distrustful of the sincerity and integrity of others. Cynical. സിനിക്ക് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ദോഷൈക ദൃക്ക്, എല്ലാറ്റിലും ദോഷം മാത്രം കാണുന്ന ആളാണ് സിനിക്. സോ അവർ നോളജ് ഹാസ് മെയ്ഡ് us cynical. Our cleverness hard and unkind. Our cleverness has made us unkind, hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. We are incapable of emotions. We think too much and feel too little. So we have become we think too much and feel too little, incapable of emotion. More than machinery, we need humanity. Humanity means love of mankind. Love of mankind. Kindness towards human beings. More than machinery, we need humanity. Love of mankind. Kindness towards human beings. More than cleverness, we need kindness. More than cleverness, we need kindness. and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent and all will be lost. Without these qualities, this kindness, gentleness, humanity, without such qualities, life will be violent and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us close together. Such modern inventions like radio, aeroplane, etc. have brought us close together. Modern inventions like radio and aeroplane have brought us close together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in man, cries out for universal brotherhood. It is the message of universal brotherhood that these inventions give. The very nature of these inventions gives us the importance of universal brotherhood. A song from a radio, a song broadcasted in a radio can be heard and enjoyed by all people, whatever their religion or color is. For the unity of us all, the modern inventions stand for unity. They cry out universal brotherhood. They cry out the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world. When I am speaking, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world. Throughout the world, my speech is heard. Millions of despairing men, disappointed men, നിരാശരായ ആളുകൾ. Millions of despairing men, women and little children. My voice reaches everywhere. Victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. They are all victims of a system that makes people suffer and imprison innocent people. They are all victims of a system that makes men torture, that makes people suffer and imprison innocent people. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. So what I have to tell you is this: do not despair. Don't despair. Don't get disappointed. Don't be disappointed. The misery that is now upon us, but the passing of greed. The misery that we suffer, the misery that is now upon us is caused by greed. The bitterness of men, the hatred, it is caused by hatred, who fear the way of human progress. The greed and hatred stand in the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass and dictators die. This hatred will go. Let us hope that this hatred will leave us. The dictators will die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. We can find consolation in the fact that these dictators are not immortal. They will not live forever. They will die. Their death will bring us freedom. After their death, the power that they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will perish. Liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourself to brutes. Soldiers, he is calling upon the soldiers, don't obey brutes. Don't obey brutes. These dictators, the dictators are brutes. They are not human beings. They are brutes. Don't obey them. Men who despise you enslave you. They enslave you. They make you slaves. They make the soldiers their slaves. Who regiment your lives. They control your lives. Tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel. Don't obey them. Don't obey them. They tell you what to do. Don't obey them when they tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel. Who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle. They treat you like cattle. They don't treat you like human beings. They treat you like cattle. Animals like cows, buffalo, etc. use you as cannon fodder. They use you as cannon fodder. Fodder means food. Food. Food for the cannon. Cannon is large gun. Large gun. Cannon. പീരങ്കി. യഥാർത്ഥത്തിൽ പീരങ്കിയുടെ ഇരകളായിട്ട് ഉപയോഗിക്കുകയാണ് ഈ പട്ടാളക്കാരെ എന്നാണ്. The soldiers are used as cannon fodder by these dictators. Don't give yourself to these unnatural men. Don't obey such unnatural men. Machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. They do not have a human heart inside them. They have a machine mind and a machine heart. You are not machines. You are not cattle. You are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You are not like others. You are not like these dictators. You are not like these dictators. They are machine men. You are not machines. You are not cattle. You are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate. The unloved and the unnatural. Only the unloved and the unnatural people can hate others. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. Don't fight for slavery, but fight for freedom, liberty. In the 17th chapter of Saint Luke, it is written, the kingdom of God is within man. In the 17th chapter of Saint Luke, it is written, these are Jesus Christ's words. Jesus Christ says, the kingdom of God is within you. The kingdom of God is within you. Not one man nor a group of men, but in all men. When Jesus Christ says, the kingdom of God is within man, he does not mean one man or a group of men, but the entire humanity, all mankind, he means. In all men. In you, you the people have the power, power to create machines. So the people have the power to create happiness. The people who have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful. The people have the power to make this life beautiful, free, to make this life a wonderful adventure. You have the power, you have the capacity to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then, in the name of democracy, let us use that power. In the name of democracy, Charlie Chaplin is upholding democracy. Let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world. Charlie Chaplin presents his view of a new world. A new world. A world where there is no hatred, no war, no fight. A decent world that will give men chance to work. A world that gives employment to all. Employment, chance to work. That will give youth a future. A new world that will give a bright future to the youth and security to old men. Old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power. It is by promising such things that these cruel and selfish people have come to power. People like Hitler. By promising such things, these cruel people have risen to power. But they lie. They lie. They didn't keep the promise. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Dictators free themselves. They live in freedom. They enjoy all freedom, but they deny freedom to others. They enslave the people. They treat others like slaves. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to put an end to all national barriers, all national boundaries should end. Do away with, put an end to the national barriers, to do away with greed. So a new world that destroy greed, hatred and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason. A new world in which people are able to think rationally. A world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Science and progress are given the most important place in this new world. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite. So that's the end of the speech.